everybody, how you doing? I'm back with the final episode of ReZero for this week, episode 21. Alright, so we're just gonna blitz through this one, alright? I'm still in the same recording session as the previous two episodes, and I've already done a fuck ton of other stuff before that. And yeah, time is of the essence now. We're gonna wrap things up for today's recording session. Okay, so I don't want to dawdle too long. Okay, for the pre-show talk, you guys knows what's up. If you've watched the previous episode, you should be already been kept up to date, okay, up to speed with my thoughts and feelings as to current landscape. That is ReZero. Alright, so we're just going to jump straight into episode 21 now. Alright, so in 3, 2, 1, let's go. He had shit taste in men. My mum banged multiple guys and got pregnant multiple times. Your mum was a Oh, right, Puck is in that thing, right? Oh, wow, we get another opening! What an honor! All right, we still got to fucking deal with the fucking bunny as well. How the fuck are we gonna... How are you gonna cover all of this in 5 episodes? I'm sure ReZero... Well, either that or it's gonna go on to season 3. I don't know how much of it's gonna be left unsolved by the end of this. If they solve all of it, I'll be damn well surprised how well it's gonna be executed. Yeah, Roswaal doesn't know how to let go of his long gone, forgotten Oshi.
スバルと一緒だって、そんな風に思う理由はそれだけなの？スバルね、私のこと面倒なのだって言ったもの。
何？
は
あなたもまた変わっていく。それが私には到底受け入れがたい。
ラムは
ここでエミリア様のお戻りを待つといい。けなげなあの方を出迎える者がいなくては、さすがの私も胸が痛むからね。
今夜は風が涼しい、いい夜ですね。
バルスと一緒にいた男ね。詳しく聞かせなさい。
と考えているんですが、いかがでしょうか。
それからエミリア様よ。バルスに何とかさせなさい。
そこは夏希さんとエミリア様次第ってとこですね。
何のために君はここへやってきたのかな。
簡単なことです。魔女の猛襲よりあなたを奪いに参りました。
君の王法はようやく果たされる。何せ故郷を滅ぼした一員である男にしたくもない忠誠を誓って過ごさなければならなかったんだ。角をなくし肉体を維持できなくなった君が生きるのに必要だったとはいえ、これほどの苦痛はそうあるものじゃない。
あなたの望みは叶えさせない。誓願が成就し、抜け殻になったあなたを差し出されてからでは意味がない。
しかし今の君で私に勝てると？
いいえ、無理でしょう。ロズワール様のお力はあなたの死の次に理解しています。
では君は一体どうやって目的を遂げるのかな。
そして僕は通りすがりのノラフィーリー。お望みのままに。だってスバルなら絶対こうする。だから
We meet again. Big titties.
あなたが小さい方のメイドさんね。
悪い子ですわね、ペトラ。お逃げなさいと言ったのに、後でお仕置きですわよ。
She's so fucked up in the head.
今度こそお屋敷
It's a shame, man, because she's so fucking hot. But clearly she's got a few too many screws loose in her fucking head.
誰の依頼かは存じませんが、私とペトラが標的のようですわね。
遅くなって悪い。でも助けに来たぞ。無事でよかった、ペトラ。
スバルなの？来てくれたの？胸の下ばかり狙うのは一体何のこだわりですの？
強いて言えば趣味ね。
Call it a hobby. Call it a fetish.
お腹を開ける趣味なの。大将の話。そう思わねえがや、姉貴。でかー！これ姉貴か？これじゃあ兄貴って方がちけえ。姉貴の方がでかくなりすぎなんだよ。それでそろそろ私は再会のお邪魔をしてもいいのかしら？
ええ、屋敷にいますわ。ラムの妹とソースバル様から。
君でそのレムって女を連れ出してくれ。
What are those? Like H-Cup planet milkers? Bring it on, bitch in black. Do we ever get an Elsa backstory, huh?
呼んでやった覚えはないのよ。
お前を連れ出すぜ、ベアトリス。今度こそお前は俺の手でお日様の下に引きずり出されて、そのドレスを泥だらけにして真っ黒になるまで遊ぶんだ。
Damn. So, as I said, right, we got the mansion invasion, got Beatrice. Emilia's still got 2 trials left to do. I mean, we've technically kind of done the Roswald dialogue, and we've come to the conclusion that Roswald has gone mad. He's delusional, okay, due to his undying, unyielding faith and simpage over his Oshi Echidna. I mean, we kind of solved the Garfield thing already. Still got, oh right, and the rabbit. Got the rabbit to deal with. Still got a lot to do. There's 4 episodes left. How are we gonna cover this all in 4 episodes? Huh? I don't know. But I have faith that ReZero can pull it off, alright? I mean, just take a look at this season so far. On episode 21 out of 25 right now, I can safely say Season 2 has blown Season 1 out of the water by a landslide, alright? Season 2 is a straight up 10 out of 10. I already gave Season 1 a 10 out of 10. Season 2 is an easy 10 out of 10. The visuals, the music, I mean, the visuals aren't like, you know, ufotable levels, but it's still damn good, alright? I still find it visually appealing. Plenty of beautiful waifus in this show, plenty of big titties, alright? And the characters are all very aesthetically pleasing, okay? Even if they're not the ufotable standard of levels of Sakuga. So the visuals are great. Animation, I mean, it's alright. I mean, it's not exactly, you know, ReZero isn't, I don't watch ReZero for the animation, but it's not subpar animation either. It's your bog standard, you know, it's not good, it's not too great, and it's not noticeably bad. It's just there to be there, you know, it's your standard run-of-the-mill animation, so whatever. But the story and the music, just 10 out of 10, alright? Like, story and music in this show is just masterful. It's an absolute masterpiece. Yeah. Alright. So, 10 out of 10 so far. And if the last 4 episodes of this season wrap things up in a very, very wholesome, completed, neat way like they did in Season 1 in episode 25, I'll happily put this show in my top 3. Alright, ReZero, I think, already is very, very close to... I mean, actually, I think ReZero is already there in my top 3. Is it better than Attack on Titan? I don't know. I think at this point... I mean, ReZero makes me sad and cry a lot, and it's very painful, but... You just can't beat Attack on Titan's level of just mind-blowing epicness, okay? But I would say ReZero is very, very close, okay? It's very, very close to sitting and sharing... Okay, that's throne. Sitting on the top spot as my #1 favorite series of all time. Okay, it's a damn good show. Okay, absolutely amazing. Alright, so this episode, not really a whole lot for me to discuss. It was just stuff happened. Right? This episode was just Subaru now starting the quest lines, or redoing the quest lines to the multiple different problems, dilemmas that he has to solve. Okay, the attack on the mansion, the Roswald thing, right? And then you have Emilia's trial and the rabbit and all of the other shit that needs to be solved. Okay, for the sanctuary to be free and for everybody to be safe and live happily ever after. This horrible 25 episode long super arc. This is the longest fucking death loop Subaru has been in since the start of this show. Spanning an entire 25 episodes, man. Subaru hasn't done anything else in this season other than trying to solve this sanctuary mega puzzle that spans multiple different support characters and multiple different storylines and multiple different problems that are all interconnected so heavily and so deeply that to neglect one particular one of these simultaneous problems means that it will result in all of the other problems that Subaru is trying to solve all equally as collapsed and doomed and then everybody dies, especially Subaru, in the most gruesome, horrible fashion. Alright, so right now, it seems like we are about to undergo 3 things happening at the same time. Emilia is now going to undertake her second trial. Ram versus Rosval to put an end to his delusional simpage over Echidna and have him finally learn to move forward and see the light once and for all. And then we have Subaru and the gang going and dealing with the mansion invasion. So all that's left after that, well, actually, Subaru is gonna... he's trying to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. He's like, I'm gonna let these 2 guys deal with the mansion invasion. Meanwhile, I'm gonna sneak off to Beatrice's library, and I'm gonna go solve Beatrice's thing. So we're gonna try and solve those 2 things at once. And then finally, I guess the White Rabbit, the Great Rabbit, it will be the final boss of this season, of this arc, and then that's how we're gonna wrap up this season. We're gonna do that all in 4 episodes, assuming that they're all 30-minute long episodes. I mean, I guess. Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, Elsa. I mean, what is there to solve with Elsa? You just gotta make her back off and have her leave again. All right, so it's not really that big of a deal. I think you can probably cover that in an episode. We haven't even gotten any fucking backstory on Elsa yet. Okay, like I said at the end of this episode, every fucking character in fucking ReZero gets love. Whether you're a side character, a fucking dragon mount, for fuck's sake. I'm pretty sure Elsa, now that she's back in season 2, alright, and she's got some heavy affiliations with the witch cult, she's got to have some kind of backstory. I don't know when we're going to get onto that. Maybe in a later season. Okay, because I highly doubt she's going to fucking do a whole lot in the last 4 episodes other than get defeated and then just run away again. And then we still have to also deal with fucking, what's her name? Mei Li, okay, that we suddenly just learned is a fucking witch cultist from her sudden disappearance at the halfway through season 1. We ain't got time to fit that in. Where are you going to fit that in? Huh? So chances are the 2 of them are gonna fucking run away and escape, and then we're gonna have to see them again in season 3, whenever the hell that's gonna happen, and then we're gonna learn a little bit more about them. Alright, so this episode, not really a whole lot to talk about. I want to wrap things up. Okay, this is just taking too long. Okay, every episode's now close to an hour long recording. So if I can try and skimp out on a fucking discussion for an episode that's not seemingly all that thick and heavy, I will. And this is it. This is my opportunity to bail out quickly while I can. Alright, so thank you all so much for watching, guys. Hope you've enjoyed this week's episodes of ReZero. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Especially the last 2 fucking episodes, man. I enjoyed it, but for all the wrong ways. Pain. Okay, just fucking pain, sadness, depression. Soul-destroying, soul-rending crush. Alright, so if you've liked what you've seen and you haven't done so yet already, remember to like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube. Join the Discord server, and also consider joining the Patreon if you want to show me that next extra levels of financial backing and support, and also get to unlock all the full, uncut, unedited reactions that you not find anywhere else. Okay, big massive shout out to all of my existing patrons right now supporting me on Patreon, and last but not least, big massive shout outs once again to the Sloth Troopers, Tomato, Eden's Musketeer, and Flawed Otaku, and also to the Supreme Sloth supporter still to this day, Zozo, big man, Supreme Sloth Zozo, still backing me at the $100 per month subscription tier. There are 2 spots left available to any of you broke ass motherfuckers that are still watching right up to the end of this video right now. I've been saying this over and over again. Anybody else wants to flex and show your support as a top dog, financial support of the Too Lazy for Life community, and help me financially, back me in my dreams, my pursuits of still trying to become a full-time content creator here on the wide web, please. 2 more spots left available. Go sign up on my Patreon. Link is given in the video description down below. Pick one of those last 2 supreme spots, fill them out, and then I'll shout you out at the end of all of my videos, and you can flex on the rest of the peasant ass lecherous community. Okay, as one of the top dog financial supporters, one of my top dog financial investors of my sloth army. All right. But, yeah, that's all she wrote. That's all he's got to say. That's all the fat bitch, that's all the fat cow has to sing for this week. Alright, so it's been a pleasure, your boy Too Lazy for Life, for another week of ReZero reactions, another experience, the traumagedy of the traumacity okay, of the traumatizing tragedies of PTSD traumatizations of Too Lazy for Life's reaction series and his continuous adventures of the ReZero series, okay, the ReZero adventures. I'll be back next week, okay, for episodes 22, 23, 24. I'd highly doubt I'm going to give you 25 as well because of how long these fucking videos are. That'll probably come next week as its own separate standalone video in the final leftovers wrap-up week of Cycle 9. And then we're going to start thinking about Cycle 10. All right, and I'll give you guys more details, more info and updates and announcements on that as we draw closer to the end of this cycle and the start of the next cycle. Okay, but until then, that's it from your boy Too Lazy for Life. Hope you've enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys all next week. Okay, bye for now.